Hello, SAC fans, and happy Friday. Welcome to the latest installment of the SAC Daily Dose. I'm Christian Straker, and here's your Daily Dose for Friday, January 18th, 2019. Got just a few things to talk about today, as it should be a relatively short show. Our biggest news of the day comes just yesterday, as the South Atlantic Conference has announced a football scheduling agreement with Barton College. This will begin in 2020. It will be a 2-year agreement. And the agreement will allow SAC football playing schools to have a common in-region opponent while helping Barton complete a full Division II schedule. The Bulldogs are going to play 8 of 9 SAC schools in 2020, and they will play all 9 SAC programs in 2021. And for those of you at home going, wait, you only have 8 football playing schools, don't forget, UVA Wise comes into the league next year, and they'll be number 9. So that's going to give us our schools a full slate of teams to play as Barton comes in as a scheduling partner. They will not count as a conference opponent, and their student athletes will not be eligible for South Atlantic Conference honors. So those of you who've been around for a while and very familiar with the SAC football, this basically takes the place of the agreement we had with UNC Pembroke as they left to go to the Mountain East Conference as an associate member for football. According to SAC Commissioner Patrick Britz, quote, "We are thrilled to have Barton come on board as a scheduling partner in football, and we look forward to working with Dr. Searcy, Todd Wilkinson, and the rest of the Barton staff in the years to come." End quote. Just to give you a quick update, Barton is located in Wilson, North Carolina. They announced the return to football Let's try this again. They announced that football would return to the lineup of Division II athletic programs for the first time since 1950 in January of 2018, so exactly a year ago. They'll play their first season of competition in the fall of 2020, and they'll be led by Chip Hester. No stranger to the SAC, Hester spent 18 years coaching at Catawba, serving as the head coach of the Catawba Indians for 11 of those seasons. So we are very fortunate to have Barton as a scheduling partner, and we look forward to working with them in the coming years. Also this week, we had the Score Shots Team of the Week, which is, I wanted to bring this one up because it's actually kind of a unique one we did this week, as we had Newberry Wrestling. And although Newberry or wrestling is a combined sport with South Atlantic and Conference Carolinas, we felt it was fitting to add Newberry into the Score Shots Team of the Week lineup. They went 2-0 in conference play so far this season. They're 8-2 overall. They won 6 straight, and in the last week, they defeated number 22 Mercyhurst and outscored their opponents 235-51. So very impressive stretch for the Wolves wrestling team. They're doing a great job, and if you haven't had a chance to check out wrestling yet in the South Atlantic Conference Carolinas lineup, please try and do that. There's some great teams out there, and it's a lot of fun to watch. We look forward to seeing who's going to come away with the championship in that one later on this spring. Speaking of spring sports and the spring, next week is going to be spring sport preseason week. We'll be bringing you the preseason polls and all conference teams for our spring sports. Those will start coming your way on Tuesday. So after we do Players of the Week and for basketball and such on Monday, starting on Tuesday, we'll have the baseball preseason poll and all-conference team. Wednesday will be softball. Thursday will be men's and women's lacrosse. And then Friday we'll wrap it up with men's and women's tennis. So exciting week coming up for you to check out the all preseason polls and all-conference teams. Last thing here, just a quick reminder, we've got a lot of great action coming your way this weekend as we are in the heart of conference basketball schedules. Had a fantastic game on Wednesday night. Number 10 Queens versus number 24 Catawba on the men's side, which came down to a last-second shot. Queens came away with the win, but that's going to be a lot of fun, that little rivalry coming down the stretch. And, you can't forget about LMU and Queens, too. That'll be a lot of fun to watch, and Wingate's doing great, too, on the men's side. On the women's side, you got Newberry, you got Carson Newman, you got Anderson, all having fantastic seasons, as well as Wingate. It's Catawba's in there. It's a lot of fun. But This weekend, on Saturday, you've got Catawba at Anderson, Newberry at Carson Newman, Lenore Ryan at Lincoln Memorial, Queens at Mars Hill, and Tusculum at Wingate. Also, almost all of our SAC indoor men's and women's track teams are competing at the Gamecock Inaugural, which is down in Columbia at the brand new, just opened South Carolina Gamecocks indoor facility. So if you're in the Columbia area, I would encourage you to go over if you like track at all, or even if you don't, you just want to check out the SAC teams, go over there and check it out. It is a lot of fun to watch, especially indoor meets. They get really heated, and the people get pretty excited about them. So it's fun to go check that out, see how the indoor track season is going. But that's going to do it for me here today. Hope you enjoy and have a great weekend, and be sure to check out all of our teams as they compete. Check out all the live stats, results, and everything on thesac.com. And be sure to like this video and share it with your friends and family. Have a great weekend, everybody, and we'll see you next time.